This week on Life on Jupiter, we discuss off-grid electrical upgrades and we take you out of this world.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's like another world.
It's like out of a movie, really is. So we've been coming to Houston for a while because Princess has got her friends here, and you came and you did your driver's license here.
Yeah, this is where I started.
Yeah, so as a space enthusiast, I'm ashamed that we have not yet visited Johnson Space Center. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to see some rockets. In fact, this whole trip, this time off, is all about rockets. We're going to go to Johnson today. We're going to see a Saturn V. Hopefully we can this time. We tried at Kennedy last time and it was full. The tour was full. So we're going to try again today. And then in about 4 days time, we're going to be staring at SpaceX's Starship. So that's the F1, which 5 of those on the bottom of the Saturn V. Come and see how big it is. So 5 of them on the bottom. Let's go and have a look at them all together now on the Saturn V.
Wow.
On the road again. So we're leaving. Oh, we're not leaving Texas.
No.
We're leaving Houston area, but we're headed down to the southwest corner of Texas, on the border of Mexico, to Boca Chica, where Starbase is. That's where SpaceX is building the Starships. So today, we're going to see Starship in real life.
Oh my god.
I'm looking forward to that. Bigger than the moon rockets. So it's about a 7-hour drive today.
Yeah.
So we were up early. We're up at what, 5:45, and we've left now. It's just gone 8 o'clock. Alright, so we're in for the long haul today. 7 hours, but yeah, we'll get there before dark, so that's a good thing.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight to stay on State Park Road 100.
And on your right, you will see Starbase. This looks very touristy. Bloody good view, isn't it? Can the camera see it? It's far away, but I think it's about 8 miles maybe. So over at the construction area, there's 3 Starships and a booster standing all in a row. And then at the launch pad, there's a booster on the stand and a Starship next to it. Wow. Wow. We're gonna be there tomorrow. We're gonna go there tomorrow morning, first thing. It's like real.
Guess we're going.
Starbase.
Ooh, I like the name Starbase. Like another world.
And there's a new sign up there, got Gateway to Mars.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sounds like a theme park, but it's
yeah.
fucking real, man.
It
This
is
is what
real.
he's doing.
So it's like 45 minutes from our RV park to Starbase.
Yeah, like it's only 8 miles away across the water, but we got to go all the way up and then all the way back again, so
Yeah.
it takes a long time. Yesterday they did a static fire, both Starship and the booster, and we weren't here. We were coming here,
Yeah.
so we missed it by that much.
I like this area.
Yeah, me too. It's pretty,
It's pretty.
and it's not too busy. It's pretty quiet.
Feels like Cape Canaveral too.
A little bit,
A little bit. But more cleaner.
and
right?
more Mexican. See the balloon, the airship? That's where we're staying, underneath that.
Yeah. It's
It's so
near.
close, but it's taking nearly an hour to get there. Look at this. This is like out of a movie, but it's real. Wow. Man, you Americans, you got a lot of great toys, I tell you what. You should have brought deck chairs and just sat here all day watching.
Yeah. Watch them how to
Yeah,
fix it.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
How cool is it that we can just walk right next to this stuff?
Yeah.
Wow. So I'll have to show you the videos of the Star Hopper. I didn't realize it was so big,
Yeah.
but that was the first,
Which one? This one?
the tin can there, yeah.
Okay.
That was the first thing to take off, hover, move us somewhere else,
What?
come back and land, yeah.
Awesome.
Hey crew!
Hey crew!
We're at Starbase, Texas.
Finally.
That's a real place.
I know.
Wow, I can't believe what SpaceX have done here, man. I mean, they've been doing it for 2 or 3 years here, but now it's really starting to roll. Like this Starship, that booster, they're probably going to launch next week for the 3rd test.
We have to be here, babe.
Yeah, we're going to stay. We're going to try and stay in this RV park
Yeah.
for another week.
Hopefully it's still available.
And then I got to go to work, but you might see it when I'm away, you know, you might see it.
Awesome.
They did a test yesterday morning and we weren't here.
We're not here.
Okay, but yeah, a lady down there was saying, did you hear it? It was amazing.
So there's still another 2 sites to see.
Yeah, so down there is where they build them and there's 3 Starships sitting out there. And then there's another remoter place, I can see it from here, look, way over there, where they
Yeah.
do some static fire tests as well. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Dream of something and then do it. Just like Elon.
Yeah.
But yeah, on a much lower scale. Just to see what Elon's doing is amazing. Wow.
Awesome. It's amazing. It's like another world.
It's like out of a movie, really. Oh man, it's a cold, windy day. Too windy to muck with the solar panels, that's for sure. And unfortunately, I have to keep mucking with them because I realized that I've got 3 strings of solar panels here. So I've got 3 sets of different sorts of solar panels, and I've put them all in series. There's one of them, there's 6 of them in series, and I realize now I've exceeded the limit of the charge controller, which is 100 volts at the most. 6 times 12 is only 72, yeah, but no, it's open circuit voltage, not closed circuit voltage. So I have to go up and put 2 sets of 3 in parallel, and that'll fix the problem. So another few hours on the roof. As soon as this wind drops, I can do that. But in this cold day, I've been sitting up here in the front of the camper installing all the modules. Nearly done with it. But I haven't shown you, haven't taken you step by step what I'm doing because I'm making mistakes. I'm revising, I'm changing things around, so I can't bother. I'm not going to bother explaining the plan to you, and then I just go and change the plan anyway. So I'll show you when it's done. But for now, here are the 3 strings connected to the solar panels up on the roof. Yeah, so 1 string, 2 string, 3 string, 1 controller, 2 controller, 3 controller. These are the solar panel combinations at the moment. I've got a 30 amp circuit breaker for prior to the controller, so the solar panel is protected and all the wiring between the solar panel and the charger is protected. Then I've got 3 separate 60 amp circuit breakers to go from the charge controller to the bus. So that's what I'm making up now. Here's the buses and then connected to the inverter. Currently, I still not ready to power it up. Of course, some final things to do. But for now, going pretty well. It's looking, well, sort of neat. I mean, I haven't finished yet, but it's sort of neat. I'm pretty happy with the neatness. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. Hey, you spying on what I'm doing? Wrecking the RV. That's taking the belly off because the AC wiring, the 50 amp cable, this stuff. I have to do 2 runs from power transfer switch up to the inverter and then back again. So the neatest way is to put it under the floor. Drilling holes in the floor. I tell you what, RVs are very messily made. They're not very neat. I'll show you the wiring up there later. Wow, what a mess. Anyway, I'm trying to make a neat job. Let me show you. This is the way Grand Design make RVs. And they're a good name too. But how's that for wiring? What? It's just such a mess. Looks like I did that. I'm gonna try and do a bit better. First time I'm gonna be turning on the inverter. First time that the batteries are hooked up and powering something. I thought I'd better go and grab you in case, you know, got some fireworks or something. But I really hope not. All right. Welcome to my lair. So they got the Winstons at the moment. Fuse down here, 400 amp fuse, which is the recommended one. We've got a master switch here, which is currently off. As soon as I turn that on, we will have some live systems. I'm guessing nothing will happen, which is what I hope. And then I've got to turn the inverter on with its own switch and see what we get out of that. All right, I'm gonna mount you here somewhere. Hey, nothing happened. Yes, something's happening. We have a flashing light on the Servo GX, so we have power. There may even be a light. Yep, there's a light on the smart shunt there saying Bluetooth or something like that. Alright, so nothing else is powered. We don't have the solar connected. Well, sorry, it's all connected, but circuit breakers are all off. So we're just isolating the inverter. I have nothing connected to the output, but I do have the input connected. This end only, the other end's disconnected, so nothing should happen. And I'm going to turn it on. Relay. Inverter's on! And no bangs, no smoke, no sparks, no lightning. So far so good. So I could put a multimeter in the out and I will get 120 volts. But I trust that, I don't need to do that right now. Success so far. Now, the next progress will be to complete the AC wiring, which I'm going to do right now. So I've got a clamp meter on here now. This is what I should have done first time round, really. So 0 draw right now. I'm going to turn on the battery. Just got to mount this properly. Okay, we've got nearly an amp initial draw. I guess that's from the servo and the shunt. Now it's come down to 20, 40 milliamps. That's good. Now if I turn on the inverter, nearly 4 amps there. So this inverter is a little thirsty. It wants 4 amps, but I'm sure it has some sort of sleep mode. Anyway, the point is that there's no huge draws which are causing something to melt right now. So now I'm going to turn it off. Everything looks good, huh? Everything's normal. Cool. Now, let's work on the 50 amp AC wiring. I've got 1 out of 4 connections done. This stuff, 6 gauge, very stiff wiring. It's really hard to insert into the Victron using all my strength with a pair of pliers to push each one of them up. Now, a trick that I learned from a YouTuber is to have a bend like this, and then you've got some spring in it. You're not dealing with trying to push up a straight piece of wire and getting all 4 exactly correct placement at the same time, because once these go into the Victron, they're really hard to get out again. You need a special tool like a flat blade screwdriver or something to then do one by one. So this curl in the end is seems to be working well. And appreciate Changing Lanes, RV YouTube channel that I learned this one from. Let's go into the guts of the RV, and I'm going to disassemble the current AC wiring and reroute it by the Victron. So I'm going to turn off the power. Alright. Definitely unplugged. You don't want to mistake that one. Now we can check with the multimeter as well. Sure. Now I've got an inverter, even though it's not hooked up yet. You could be unplugged but still got AC power, so I'm going to double check. AC. We're good. Neutral. Live 1. We are good. Let's get to work. So this is the automatic transfer switch, which will control shore power in or generator in and line out. So our line out will go to the inverter, then the inverter will feed the main board. That's the plan. Okay, AC in complete, AC out complete, and in the guts I've joined the AC out to the AC distribution. Here's another moment of truth. I'm going to turn on the power. Just triple check everything first, yeah. I'm going to do it in stages, yeah. First I'm going to apply power. I don't know what the inverter does when it's not powered, whether it flows through to the RV or not. So we're going to find that out. Ready for the switch. If it flicks straight off in my hands, then I know something's wrong. So far so good. Let's have a look. Okay, so the inverter's not showing anything, but I wonder if the power flows through. So let's go have a look inside, see if anything's on. No.
Oh,
So now I know
what?
the inverter must be on for it to flow through.
Okay.
It's okay, that's what we planned. The inverter would always live on. So let's go turn the inverter on. 12 volt coming on. How do we know? Servo's woken up, so it's got 12 volts. Now comes the inverter. So the inverter is on, but it should say mains on in a minute. It should switch over. There we go.
What is that called?
Charging the batteries. So how much is the battery getting charged? Overload.
What?
It's more than 100 amps, I'm guessing. Let's try it up here. Overload. It's more than 100 amps, that's all. I might have to switch this, I'm not sure. It's going 53, but let me turn this off for now. Alright, so I don't know how much the battery is charging. I'm guessing it's over 100 amps because it gets up to 99 and says overload. It's okay for now. Let's just go in and see what's working inside. Should have power. Let's have a look. Here's the test.
Yay! Oh,
I think that noise
is what?
was the charger cutting off while everything else boosted up. So it's working, yeah, things are working. So everything is working so far. Just got to work out this meter. Maybe I can change the scale. Let me check it now. 70.
It went down?
Yeah, it's gone down because now it's using the spare power to power the RV. So 70 amps is great. Just for a short time because I don't have a BMS connected yet. So the trouble is, like I got to go to work in a few days' time. If I leave this wired up like this, I've got to have everything running. The BMS, everything's got to be running and protected. If I can get the app working, because I haven't played with the app yet, I can turn off the battery charger. I'm still a little nervous. But so that's the 120 volt system working. I still haven't tested the solars. I've still got to make up some wires and I can do that tomorrow. Well, I'm pretty pleased about that. You know, for the testing, like for the next week, I want to be with it. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I leave you.
Well, I'm plugged in.
2 weeks. You are plugged in and it still has to have the inverter on. So I'm going to have to, I've got 1 day to configure everything.
Nice, babe. Good job.
No
High five.
sparks.
High five. How is it?
So good.
I think this is the best burger we ever had.
If you ever get down to Boca Chica, come to Mahi Nicks.
Billy and Wanda will take care of you. Food is good. Oh my God.
What is that?
Well, I'm a hobo walking down the road with all this booty that our friends gave us. Billy and Wanda down here at Boca Chica. We've been hanging out with them, having drinks and dinner, and their restaurant is just awesome. Mahi Nick's down here at Boca Chica. You got to check it out. Amazing food. But they gave us this going away presents, including wetsuits. I mean, but that's a long story. And they gave us a hobo stick because we're hobos. We just travel all our life. So let's see what's in here. All right. What do you reckon, Oak Man? Excuse, I'll undo it and then you can look. Okay?
He wants the stick.
Oh.
That's a big one, baby.
Well, that's Oakley's gift. And
He likes sticks.
wow, look at all this swag.
Wow.
Mahi Nick, see? And what do we got in here?
Road foods.
Road food, big bug.
Oh, I love figs.
Yeah.
I love it.
Rashies. Oh, look at these. They're cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that.
That is so pretty.
I need a new one of these, new Rashi.
Yeah.
Or stinger suit, as we call them in Australia. And this one must be yours.
Is that for sun or for swimming?
Both.
Okay.
Same purpose, but mainly to stop stingers. Nice.
I love the koozie.
Pretty
So
cool.
pretty. Yeah.
And a bandana. Awesome.
You love this toy.
He's very impressed with this toy.
Thank you, Billy and Wanda.
So we're in San Antonio, Texas, and a mate of mine lives on an airfield.
I know.
Just there. It's a grass strip, and he's got a hangar. He lives in it. He's got like 10 aeroplanes sitting in there. And we're going for a fly.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
She's never been in a light aircraft
Yeah.
before.
No.
And I haven't been for a long time. So yeah, we're going to go somewhere for lunch.